Morning, Jerry.
Good
We're
morning,
here in the
Chris.
One Coast showroom at the America's Mart, and I understand you're with Napa of Home and Garden. Tell me what your position is with Napa Home and Garden.
Well, my wife and I are the owners and the founders of the company.
Well, that's quite a position. How do you go about getting your inspiration for finding new product and developing new product for Napa Home and Garden?
We do it in a variety of ways. My wife is the person who's primarily responsible for selecting the products. Unfortunately, it was a little early for her to be here this morning. And she has spent, we got into this industry late in life, and she had spent more than 20 years remodeling, decorating homes with world-class decorators and gardening. She was a passionate gardener. We had a home that was on the cover of Traditional Home at one point. So over that period of time, she developed her own eye for products. So the company is built around her eye for products. And some people look for color trends or product trends. She doesn't do that. She just develops products or selects products that she likes. And she hopes, she thinks they're pretty and they look good in the home or the garden. Other people will think the same thing. But that's how we go about selecting the products. We do it in a combination of ways. We do it by visiting our factories in Europe and in Asia to see what products they have developed, working with their own designers. Many of them have their own design teams. And we also have built a network of artists that work with us. And we consult with them about what kind of products we would like them to develop, and under licensing agreements, they develop products for us. So it's a combination of working with factories that have designers, my wife designing some of the products herself, and then working with our network of designers who work for us.
Well, and it's important to have all of that input. It sounds like you don't just rely on one source, which is important to the independent retailer because you're able to help different retailers from different regions with products.
Absolutely. We have about 1,200 different products, cover a variety of price points, some at the higher end, some that, at sort of more moderate price points, covering, we work in both very contemporary, sleek styles, but also in some traditional styles. And we're developing products for both inside the home and outside the home and in the patio.
Well, all of those things are very, very important to the independent retailer. How often do you come out with new mixes of products for the independent?
Well, we have a major introduction twice a year because the trade shows are, twice a year in January, February, and then again in the summer are the major trade shows. So we have new products to show at both of those shows. And then there also there are the High Point shows, and now Las Vegas. The High Point shows are in April and October, and we have new products for those shows. So pretty much, probably 4 times a year, we'll be introducing new products to the marketplace.
Well, and that's very important for the independent retailer. They know that they can come to you to add to things that they already have in their stores. It keeps their customers coming back. It keeps them interested because they're able to add new product. And isn't that what it's all about?
Yes, we have about 1,000 to 1,200 items and probably turn over 25 or 30% a year. So every year we drop 250 or 300 products and add 250 or 300 new products because you have to have a steady flow of new, fresh products for the public.
And absolutely, and the consumer's always looking for something new, which means the retailer's always looking for something new, and that just keeps the business going.
Absolutely.
Jerry, I know that you have some really hot products here at Napa Home and Garden. Do you want to tell me about a few of those hot products that you have?
I would love to. We've all, I think, know what's happened to the dollar against the euro, and we all know how fabulous the ceramic products are that come from Italy and France. We used to bring products in from Italy. They're fabulous. They've just gotten incredibly expensive. What we've been able to do as a company is develop the ability to make products in Asia in the ceramics category that are indistinguishable from the products being made in Italy until you look at the price tag. So they represent a tremendous opportunity for retailers to offer Italian quality ceramics at 1/3 the price that would have paid in the past. And that product line has just been incredibly well received at this show.
fabulous. Is there anything else? Do you have any garden items that are hot for spring?
Garden has traditionally been Napa's strength. We're one of the Art Awards finalists in outdoor living this year. And the category, we have a couple of categories of new products that have been really well received. One are moss pots. These are pots that are actually have actual moss growing on them. We all love things that look antique and rustic. These are new, but they look old. In addition, we have a line of faux bois done by a licensed artist in Atlanta named Richard Taylor. They're used primarily as planters, pieces that look like a wooden log or a stump, but it's actually a synthetic product made in Asia. So the faux bois line, the moss pot line, and finally the line of preserved greens. This is a product that's been around about a year now, incredibly well received. They look like, it's not an artificial but botanical, but it's real boxwood that's been sprayed to preserve it. It's a new process. You get what amounts to a real tree, a real boxwood tree that lasts for several years. So those are probably the three categories of outdoor products that have been doing very well this year.
Well, terrific. Thank you, Jerry. We appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.